Make your name your own, carve it in the heart of stone, so won't you gun it still remains. Hey, what's the word? Welcome to the next episode of Sunday Sidecar, the series where we psychoanalyze all those things that make you dream about last week's Tuesday Ukeday drop from yours truly, Uke Brute. This week's episode, all those things that make you dream. I guess this song we could easily have titled it or subtitled it Notes to Self or Daily Affirmations. That's essentially what it reads like to me. This is actually one of the older songs on the Tuesday Ukeday set list. I wrote this one about 2 years ago exactly, around May 2022, early May 2022. And like right after the previous set list I uploaded of songs, All Eyes Are Moon. It's okay. And I've mentioned before on this channel how I tend to avoid writing about myself or my personal experiences, but this song is kind of a personal one, as you could probably tell from the subtitle I just gave it, Notes to Self. It's clearly about, just being authentic, being true to yourself, and just being you for who you are, but also, working at it. But at the time when I wrote this, I had been stuck in a very, I'd say, undesirable situation for much longer than originally intended, and influenced by all these factors outside of my control. And we were just still kind of coming out of the whole pandemic, lockdown, social distancing thing, and so it was just a kind of really weird time and place for a lot of people, not just myself. Just really wacky, crazy headspaces and public spaces in general. But yeah, it was I guess you can say it's like being not just in between a rock and a hard place, but also with that trash compactor from Star Wars barreling down while you're trapped in between that rock and a hard place. And so I kind of wrote this song just to kind of remind myself, hey man, just you can do it. Go through things, keep your focus laser beamed, keep yourself kinetic but authentic, and just be yourself but grow, and still put in the time and effort. Matter of fact, actually, the situation was resolved a few months after I wrote this song. I don't think this song willed that into action. It was the result of chipping away at the problem consistently over time. Much like what the song says, be authentic, but also stay kinetic. Or no, you don't have to fake it to make it. But you do have to put in the effort in anything, any part of life, Even that opening metaphor, if you want to carve your name in the hardest stone, that takes a little bit of work, a little bit of effort, time, Stones are hard to carve, especially if you want someone to be able to read it legibly, unless your name is, X. But, lyrically and musically, the song, it's pretty straightforward, speaks for itself, not much many layers going on. It's just, kind of like I said, notes to self, daily affirmations to kind of get you going through tough moments. And it's not for everybody. Everyone's different. These were just kind of personal ones. But I think some of y'all might be able to relate when we look at this. Yeah, because, when it's time to yellow, but the scene's a no-go. Surprised I actually got that in there. Do the lyrics refute the lyrics from Broken and Boxed Up, if you remember that song, about, using your cocoon to build a new you? No, I don't think that it does. Because as we noted in that episode for that, the scientist reported that the butterflies' conditioned responses to the stimuli that they had conditioned them to respond to as caterpillars remain despite turning into that goop inside of the chrysalis in their cocoon. So yeah, even when we reduce ourselves to goop, and create a new you. You're still the same you inside, so that's kind of what that gets to. Not that you shouldn't change, because you can still grow and still be yourself. There's more of the you that makes you you. So that's what that gets into. But even if they do contradict them, even if I do contradict myself, to quote old Walt Whitman, so what? I fucking contain multitudes. Of course I contradict myself. So yeah, that's most of the song. There's not much to get into. Would like to clarify that first line though. I think it just needs a distinction. It doesn't say to make a name of your own. It says make your name your own. Because oftentimes making a name for oneself involves becoming someone who you're not. So make sure that, you out there with your name, own it. Make those words your home. Let it soak in your soul. So yeah, that's just kind of it's all just about being yourself, trusting in yourself, and ideally, realizing your true self if you put in the effort. Yeah, that's it for that. I guess it's kind of like it's the SNL guy, Smalley, something Stewart, right? Like you're good enough, you're smart enough, and doggone it, people like you. It's kind of the same boat, but musically. The refrain. Yeah, I'm sorry I had to subject you guys to that long ass dream, but I just felt like that's how it sounded. Even like when the lyrics for most of my songs, they just kind of come out, whatever it sounds like. You have the. Keep your focus laser beamed on all the things that make you dream. It just wasn't the intention to write the song I set out to write when I wrote this. It just, again, you hear the muses, and once you hear the music, and that's just kind of what it tells you the word should be. At least that's how it works for me. Yeah, that's all I have for all those things that make you dream. I hope it gave you something to dream about yourself. So, yeah, just keep your focus laser beamed. That's all from us at Uke Brute. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed, and check back soon for the ditty from Uke Brute.